Why is PulseChain pumping? What's going on, friends? Welcome to you. Take a seat over there. It's pumping because Richard Hart likes hockey sticks. Of course, this is the PulseX to Pulse ratio. Man, this is not a coincidence. Look at this. PulseX versus Pulse ratio is just literally doing a hockey stick, friends. But first, I've actually got some big breaking news as well, which you've got to cover. MetaMask, which is actually one of the worst wallets in crypto from how bad the user experience is, they've done a big update, friends. MetaMask gas station. So now, your MetaMask on your PC, it's going to be rolled out later. There's a little gas station thing, and you can now pay for trades without having Ethereum in your wallet. But it's only limited to some tokens. There's Wrapped Sol, USDT, USDC, DAI, something else as well. Pretty much, and Wrapped Bitcoin. There's only like 6 or 7 tokens. It's the big daddies, okay? But this is actually pretty big information because here's the thing. Right now, it's a bit clunky to use crypto because someone has to give you money for gas. It's kind of like saying, hey, come visit our city, but you literally have no money at all, and the city is on an island. You're like, oh, I need money to go catch a boat to go get to this city. We're all, apparently everyone's, doing handstands and partying with dolphins and making money, apparently, okay? So that's pretty much what comes down to crypto, but the user experience is improving over time. Now, it's not a cheat code, friends. See, they've launched it on Ethereum supporting a large amount of tokens, but warning, MetaMask swap feature is robbery. It charges huge fees, an extra 0.875% each swap. So the MetaMask swap feature, it's going to let you use the gas station. So, I mean, there's a huge fee on top, and then your gas is going to be taken out of your token value eventually. Okay, so once we have like Ethereum abstraction layer and they basically can turn your wallet into a smart contract, it allows you to do all these things. So it's called gasless fees, but it's not gasless, like you're still paying, right? So if you have $1,000 token, you want to do a swap and Ethereum gas fees are $800, yeah, you'll get $800 worth of your token back. It's just, conveniently you can pay more for the fees now. But also it does make you think about, does this help Ethereum's gas prices over time? Perhaps, friends, because if we can take the load off mainnet Ethereum from all the degening, which will eventually get filled up again, it might alleviate some of the pressure. Maybe it even helps a bit of a hex from Ethereum. But don't tell the pHEX maxis that. Wink, wink. So we have hex is a better Bitcoin, friends. Remember, it was so powerful, I had to split it into 2. So yes, Ethereum with this upgrade. Remember, MetaMask, friends, is pretty trash. Should be using internet money or Rabby, something else. I'm just stuck on MetaMask because it's pretty much I've ossified into it, but it's so trash. The amount of bugs it has, friends. Also, you want to laugh at the bugs? Right under the MetaMask post, look what Al Mustache said, AI Mustache. He listed all their bugs that he knows of. When bug fixes, Android, login takes forever, loading balances forever, using the built-in browser, bro, better don't, app crashing regularly, switching chains, have fun waiting, switching wallets, same. Thanks for the feedback. We'll pass it along to the team. Like, just friends, MetaMask have been making millions of dollars for years. These trashy MetaMask problems, they were around in 2020. It's been literally 5 years. It's still the same stuff. So something's wrong with them, man. Friends, they really remind me of that Jack Dorsey guy who was the ex-Twitter CEO, the founder of it. And like, it reminds me of those Democrat woke people where they love seeing people suffer. It's this weird, friends, I don't know if you know this, but there's a couple of people, psychopaths out here. They love suffering. They love watching other people suffer. They like just having messes that they don't fix. They ignore all these things. I don't know. It's this weird thing in a low population of the humans. But when it appears out there in the universe, it's very obvious. I also want to give you this also juicy news. The censorship bot on CoinMarketCap accidentally removed PulseChain from the filter. Look at this. PulseChain, friends, was rank 30. You see that? Rank 30 here. And then shortly after, the bot activated again, and it pretty much sent it back to its rank 3,200. So I'm getting tingles, friends, because did you know 4 years ago, I know, friends, everyone in the Hex community, we remember this. Everyone remembers CoinMarketCap were gatekeeping Hex. They still are with the ranking, but their bot would turn off throughout this period, okay? A few times the bot turned off and it would actually show the real ranking. And then I remember once the bot showed the real ranking. And Richard Hart tweeted, he says, I won't believe it. He tweeted, I won't believe it. I won't believe that it's real until it stays there for a day. And I remember him saying it, and I thought, oh, that's a bit bearish, sir. It's been there for like, it was there for like an hour or something. And then they put it back. They gate kept it back. It was kind of funny, because there was like so much apathy in terms of being gate kept. Now, just a reminder as well, CoinMarketCap, friends, is owned by Binance Exchange. So Binance actually bought them out, and it's a big advertising board out here. But you know, friends, use Dex Screener. Like, you want to see what's going on in a chain. Like with these rankings, they're more just like, they're more professional, big billboard advertisements just to like, you know, post here and there, but not really, man, because we don't really like, what information can you gather when you're looking at 300 coins in a straight line? It doesn't give you anything. So is this going to be a sign that we pump hard, friends? I hope so. Get that dopamine into you. And yes, friends, it is true. The HEX community, I think Mr. Johnny Chaos filed, they're suing Binance, CoinMarketCap for it, because they're basically, yeah, it's kind of interesting about the case where they're preventing people from seeing it. But friends, there was a big criticism because in 2021, they did not gatekeep Luna, UST. They wrote UST is a stable coin. So that's a bit like hypocritical. You're like, okay, you want to like remove origin address and do all these other stuff, and you want to throw our coins to the side, but you're happily putting UST as a stable coin. You couldn't wait to do that. And by the way, UST was only backed 10% to the peg. Okay, so it was 16 billion market cap, and then it only had 1.6 billion in Bitcoin. Dildo Quan used all of it to try reclaim the peg. It went from like 30 cents back to like 80, and then went back down to like 99% down to zero. Actually, friends, interesting. Remember, this is interesting for pDAI as well. So, look, an unbacked, damaged stablecoin is still worth about 2.3 cents today, which is, friends, this is just freaking insane. Dude, can you imagine they get this back? Friends, look, I know humans. I'm a human, you're a human, okay? I'm dressed like a bull. Moo! I will never underestimate the horny bulls, ever. Ever, 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 okay? There is a decent chance that this thing, look, it might not go all the way, but it could do something silly like that. And you got to think about that, friends. That is, why is that important? Because there are people devastatingly lost their money from $1 peg back in 2022. And then if they can get back like 1/5 of their money, I'd call it a win, pretty much. And by the way, like, you could also almost get back 1/10. So recently, friends, this is why I get the pDAI target. So when I made my video of pDAI about a year ago here, okay? So pDAI, friends, was 1/3 of a cent. And then I said, hey, Luna UST went to this price, 7 cents, okay? It's 189x today away. Okay, well, that was it, friends. This was the 7 cents for Luna. You see that? That's where it is. That's where we got it from. Okay, so it's kind of funny, man. We're approaching it. We're only, if you go that distance, by the way, this is the pDAI chart. My gosh, to get to this final target, it's not even a final target, but to get here, it's only 8x away, man. That was 189x, so that's crazy. Now, there's been some exciting movement in the PulseChain core coin ecosystem. You can see a lot of the green moving today, friends. Inc back almost to $1. PulseX up 21%. HEX as well, continuing the dream. Look at that. Combined HEX is now to 2.6 cents. Remember, HEX is still down 95, I think. 95% from that all-time high. So it's got a long way to go. Like, once it gets HEX to 10 cents, okay, let's start to like twinkle a bit. But also what's most important is, friends, PulseX, okay? The powerful chart I showed you, this hockey stick, it's extremely important, okay? Because some jigging is happening in the background. That's actually really, really cool to think about. I wonder what's going to happen here. This is the PulseX chart, friends. Remember, I have them all, have all the core coins, own all of them. Don't bet on the ratios, just get them all equally. Just know that there's some interesting stuff happening in the background. So I heard a rumor, right, friends, like I told you, that Richard Hart likes hockey sticks that go to the moon. What if Greg the Duck is quacking that PulseX to pulse ratio to parity? Okay, what if this is the PulseX to pulse ratio? What if he's planning to get it to parity here? What if that happens, friends? I'm just going to tell you if. So what does that mean? Okay, just if PulseX is parity to PLS, all right, why not eHEX to pHEX? You ever thought about that? So So you know you only need about 50% for PulseX to go up, and it matches Pulse. But that's on the ratio, right? So this is the eHEX to pHEX ratio. What if one day in the future we see this thing return up here as well? Look at the distance here. From here, it's a big distance. It's 640%. So it doesn't need to get there, but if people see parity of PulseX to Pulse, they're going to start speculating, friends. By the way, people see $100,000 Bitcoin. That's their signal. They go, hey, everything else should be able to hit above $1 or something. Then they start speculating like that. That's just how it works, okay? Let's take it a step further. If we're also thinking about eHEX, pHEX, why not pDAI, eDAI? pDAI to $1. What if that hits parity to $1? Okay, what if people speculate along? Now, it doesn't need to get there. If you're early enough, man, but you can just like toggle your size, 90% call, 10% lottery. You have opportunity there. And by the way, the charts are absolutely tremendous. And then take it a step further again. What about pWBTC? The real Bitcoin, the protein Bitcoin on PulseChain. What about that, friends? Because that, you can chart it, and it's got a monster chart just like pDAI. Look at this. It's now at 618 bucks. Friends, what if it matches Bitcoin? That's another 146x away, man. That's big. That's big. So, you know, even pDAI to $1, friends, that's about 119x away still. So just think about these, right? I'll play some nice gentle angel music to smooth it over. Just think about, like, if PulseX gets parity to Pulse, okay, what about the other ones? People are going to think about those, okay? And then, what if Richard Hart's grand magic plan is to get PulseChain to parity with 100 billion valuation or even higher? So, PulseChain today is 1.11 billion market cap. What if the target's 100x from here? Okay. But you say, hey, Somi, can we please be conservative and add up all the tokens? Okay, if you add up all the tokens, you get about like 4.7 billion today. Okay, so if you do 100 divided by that, it's about 20x from here. So maybe that's your range. You go, okay, conservative, 20, max, 100. I never want to say max on anything in crypto, but that's good. What, only 20 times? You know, so I'm just giving you the range, friends. And you know what? Even if you're scared about that 20, okay, divided by 2. It's still a 10x from here. You know what I mean? Like you won't have to suffer for long. You're Bitcoin at 100K. We're in that sweet spot of the market cycle now. But ultimately, you already know, friends, you have to never stop believing. You can't drink soy. This is funny, right? ChainLink on Sol. So the ChainLink community fed up with the ChainLink team dumping, because, friends, ChainLink community, even though I've made 50,000 videos for them to tell them, cycle 2 coins only have a 1% chance to move before the big bull market euphoria part, okay? So ChainLink didn't move, so they went and made Pump Fund ChainLink. It was actually funny. It's actually hilarious, friends, but it just dumps like everything else. It had a minus 54% move on the day as well. But it shows you just the frustration of people who just can't take it anymore. ChainLink on Sol, actually, friends, I have some hilarious pictures. And friends, it made me laugh. Like, I was cackling with laughter. Cackle, okay? Saw me cackling. They got the bankless guys, and they did some very subtle feminine makeup pictures on them. Like they made them. But here's the funny part. I don't even know if they actually have though. It looks like they did some very slight touches. Like they give them eyeliner, they give them eyelashes. Chainlink's next move is on Solana. Like the effort they put here. That's why I make this post here. I go, wouldn't it be like poetic justice if that was the actual low, the final end of Chainlink, and it will just start moving up here? The Chainlink community set up. They made a meme coin on Pump Fund. The banner's hilarious. They feminized the bankers host. But it's kind of funny, man. By the way, I got a video coming out soon. I actually have a message for bankless, just trying to get the warrior spirit up for Ethereum and stuff. And also for you guys as well, just to see, friends, there's a lot to celebrate about Ethereum. But Ethereum, guys, they consider memes like disgusting, useless gambling. But Ethereum has some of the most cracker memes, man. Peppy, Shib. It's the birth of everything. They shouldn't run away from it. They should run towards it. By the way, our friend Vitalik, our Lord Vitalik literally bought a meme coin yesterday. I made breaking news for it. Remember, he literally degenerated into a meme coin. Yeah, it's got some zero knowledge, anonymity thing, but he did. That's most important. Now, friends, Richard Hart core coins, they are destined to pump, but I've got some more juicy news for you. Okay, I've got some fun facts. So when PulseChain rises 10x, we will see the psychological wealth effect. That's what it's called, the psychological wealth effect. The US Fed knows about it. Every central banker in the world knows about it, okay? They give you more currency units and people think they have more. They can't compute the purchasing power dilution in an economy, so they start spending because they think they're richer, okay? So the psychological wealth effect. In crypto, though, people spend money by swapping around into different altcoin communities, okay? So this is actually what happens with Bitcoin dominance, yeah? Bitcoin goes up, makes everybody wealthier, okay? Yeah, feel wealthier, and then what happens is they start spending the money and stuff out here, okay? See, Bitcoin's adjusting to the money supply, but a lot of people get rich really fast on the repricing next year, so they start buying altcoins and Ethereum and everything goes nuts, okay? So that's how it works. Now, that activity ratchets up the volume and adoption, okay? And it creates like a mini alt season on PulseChain. So it happens everywhere. It happened in Solana, happens in Ethereum, happens everywhere, okay? All that extra volume will put like a positive flywheel effect on PulseX with the buy and burn, okay? As you know, PulseX friends. Remember, Elon Musk used the Twitter logo X. He borrowed it off Richard Hart. That's how much he likes the guy. Now, an example here, when someone now has $1 million in Pulse, after a 10x, they are happy to throw $100,000 around into the PulseChain altcoins, and they do. They really do that, friends. Think about it like... you know, someone wins the lottery. It literally is a lottery. You got really, really fast, really, really rich. You know, let's say you had 100,000 in your bank account savings, and then okay, now it's like 4.8 million. Okay, you can't compute how much money you need from in the next few years, the inflation of everything. So you're like, oh, you know what? I'll just spend 800,000 because you know what? I was happy with $1 million, but you gave me 4.8. I'll just spend 800,000. That 800,000 is very loose, very fast spending, and that's how we have our old season. And because of the hyper buy and burn, you see 5.41%, friends. PulseX, the buy and burn is ratcheting up, okay? So if you want to check it, a lot of you have forgotten how to check it. What you do is you go to Dex Screener. You go to Dex Screener, friends, and on the left, you click on PulseChain. And you can see up here, you have $53 million of volume. But you can actually click on PulseX, and it'll show you how much volume is done on PulseX. 48 million. So everything is bonded to Pulse pretty much. It's got to source its way out there. The buy and burn, I think there's somebody on Twitter, they have like a public post that does it more often. But it's awesome. It's awesome to see. And I forgot the exact percentage, but it was something like 0.24% times whatever it is, whatever the volume is of the day. So if you do 0.024%, or whatever it is, you get like $150,000 bought off the token today, literally and chewed up forever. But that's why you don't really need to know those numbers. But yeah, man, it does become big if you're getting into the millions of dollars number. That's why when you go to gopulse.com, you squint your eyes, you look at these burned parts. See 5.41, that is ticking up. It can never tick down ever. Once they're bought, they're gone forever. So friends, this is what you use to get everybody in Ethereum over, because it's the best utility coin. It's like, hey, meme coins exist, but you don't want to buy them. Okay, sweet, even though you should. Obviously, 90% call 10% lottery. But if you want to participate on meme coin upside, owning PulseX, you're owning the casino. You're collecting attacks from everybody because everybody's swapping around, and you're betting on everybody coming in the future as well. And they're going to be moving around, and the CEX listings are going to source the liquidity out here. The buy and burn just keeps cranking up. It's wonderful. Now, of course, a lot of people, friends, have a lot of opinions about when you have Bitcoin on the brink, Bitcoin $100,000, it's shooting its way around the media as well. People are still stuck in their own old ways, and you're not going to convince everyone of everything. So you don't even need to, okay? But I just want to remind you, the best way to filter out opinions in crypto, click on their profile. If you see a trading referral link or a sign up to an exchange, you already know their bias. They know trading has a 99% failure rate, but they want to send victims their way anyway. So I'm just reminding you, friends, a lot of people, look, what happens during these bull markets is the fast money seekers come in, and a lot of them go to leverage exchanges because they don't know the coins yet. They go to leverage exchanges, and they're following traders on Twitter. And so these guys, their followers grow bigger, and they will appear on your feeds and stuff. So, but when you try to talk to them like, hey, I'm in a coin, maybe whatever it is in here, they won't buy it. You know, like, oh, PulseChain, hey, Richard Hart's a scammer. I'm just using obvious easy examples to go through, right? But you got to understand, these people, friends, they are copers, okay? They're sidelined. They are missing out on the biggest opportunity. You can't help them, all right? Somebody who's used to stopping out of a trade when it goes 5% the other way, you can never convince them to hold something for like even a 5x. No way. Because it does 60% wicks on the way down. They just can't. Okay, they can't. So it's not worth your time. But you will see the value creation over time of strong hands who refuse to sell. Okay, and you will see charts like this form. Okay, this is the PulseX to Pulse ratio, but obviously they don't know what the hell a ratio is. They'll see things like this form, friends, and they'll start to see things like this go up. And then they'll still trade these little trashy flags and stuff out here, but you gotta understand that they still don't know what the hell they're doing, okay? Because the best position to be, like, when PulseX, friends, that'd be great. Imagine PulseX is now up at 5x day one sack. Now it's 10x from here. These guys are gonna be trading, up, down, left, right, and you're like, bro, you had all of this to get in. Literally all of it. All of it. Even if you're just still stuck at day one sack, eventually it'll be 5x day one sack, and they won't be 5x their portfolio. No way. No way. And all you had to do was hold. Also, friends, I'm gonna warn you as well. Let's play some bizarre music because bull market's gonna get very crazy. Okay, I'm gonna show you what happened earlier of this year in this mini alt season. Okay, and this is true. Okay, firstly, look at this lady, and here is little dick with butt. Okay, just having a look. So obviously, I'm joking here, but look at this. Okay, you're messaging girls on the internet like a simp, hoping they notice you. I'm messaging Telegram devs to confirm they don't have an Indian accent. Okay, we are not the same. So this actually was a phenomena that appeared in crypto in March this year. Okay, March, April, May with Solana stuff. Okay, and it's 100% true. Okay, so so if you're new to crypto, there's no fundamentals. Okay, this is what literally was happening, friends. It was all over Twitter. People were demanding to speak to the devs. They were demanding the dev accounts come to voice chat. And I'm not joking. If they heard like a third world accent, like maybe Indian, or they can't speak English or Russian, people just sell. I'm not joking. People sell. The most valuable accent was Americana. Okay. So I'm just showing you, this is the type of chaos we are going to be dealing with next year. There's no, what's the fundamentals there? Even if this guy, maybe this poor guy, maybe he's been working really hard. Maybe he doesn't want to cheat. Maybe he actually wants to build value. People just judge you like that. Bang. Okay, well, what's actually going to happen is as Bitcoin's price soars, friends, and actually I was watching it at 98, 99, 100,000, 105, 110,000, and alt season starts, people will feel that FOMO build up, and the decisions they make will be faster and faster and faster. And then they'll start doing this stuff where they just got to fully judge you based off one thing. Okay, that's why I'm telling you, Hex is a better Bitcoin. PulseChain's strongest neo-religion. PulseX, the logo that Elon Musk stole from Richard Hart. Okay. These don't seem like something that you'd give to like a shareholder meeting at Microsoft. Okay. They don't. But in a freaking crypto bull market, that's exactly all it takes to get people's attention when green candles are going up. Okay, but first, you need the green candles to come up first. No one wants to be first. No one wants to be last. Everyone wants to be second. Okay, in life. You notice this, friends. No one wants to be first. No one. They want to be second, though, because second waits for number one to confirm. Okay, everyone wants to be the second crypto, right? In that was existed. Bitcoin was the first one. If you're coin number two, now you're priced off Bitcoin. You let them do the hard work. Okay, so I'm just showing you in crypto and markets, that's exactly what's going to be appearing as the Bitcoin dominance slides off, as Ethereum starts to crack up. So I'm just getting you used to chaos, friends. There will be chaos. There'll be chaos. There'll be celebrities coming in, all this weird, wild, wacky stuff. But if you're holding with a strong community, memes, cults, religions, who instead of trading are believing, then ultimately you and I are going to make it. No! Like, subscribe, belly button, I'll catch you soon.